Hey guys, what is up? So TRISHA Paytas came out with a video literally an hour ago as I'm filming this called To Ethan and HILA. So let's get into this 18-minute video and then I have opinions. So TRISHA immediately starts off this video by stating that she's making this video despite everyone telling her not to. Then she goes on to say that Ethan ruined her perfect week. TRISHA shares with us that over 2 months ago, she had sent Ethan and HILA a private message begging them to stop talking about her. And to paraphrase, their response was like, we can basically do whatever we want. TRISHA explains to us that she's really tired of all the backlash she's receiving from the subreddit and Ethan's fans. And TRISHA goes on to say that it's straight up bullying at this point. And she's really reacting to the 4-hour live that was called Mask Off that Ethan did. And Ethan really dived into all of TRISHA's recent scandals. And it was revealed to us, or at least me, that Ethan wasn't allowed to talk about TRISHA to the extent that he wanted to until after she was married to Moses. And this was HILA's rule. Then she expresses with us how she was upset that during this live, Ethan, he talked about her wedding, her Hanukkah TikToks, and her sister. TRISHA even goes on to say that she actually gets along pretty well with Moses' family and how they were just over. You know, TRISHA says that the only problems that she has is with Ethan and HILA, and the only problems Moses has is with like Ethan and HILA. And then TRISHA says that yes, there is beef between her and Ethan's mom, but she barely knows Ethan's mom. Then she explains that Ethan and HILA were not invited to the wedding because they didn't know how to respect boundaries. And TRISHA then goes on to say that if someone asked her to stop talking about them to like this level, she'd stop doing that. And the first thing I think that would come to everyone's mind if you're up to date with TRISHA Paytas drama would be the whole Gabby Hanna situation when, you know, Gabby was like, TRISHA won't stop talking about me. And TRISHA was like, Gabby won't stop talking about me, you know? So I thought it brought back a quick flashback. But the example TRISHA uses when she says that she would stop talking about people if they asked her to is when she quit her enemy's podcast because she said she didn't want to talk about people anymore. But in my opinion, I felt like that wasn't really a great example to use because she was being canceled or, you know, for like the millionth time. So it was more of a convenience for her to actually just stop talking about people during that time because she was getting so much hate. In this video, TRISHA also says that Ethan and the crew remind her of David Dobrik and the Vlog Squad, how they would all take shots at her, and it just brought back old horrible memories. Then she goes on to say that Ethan is a liar. He makes it sound like she separated the family, but when TRISHA explains it, that's what it sounds like because TRISHA says, well, you know, I only have a problem with Ethan and HILA and Moses has a problem with Ethan and HILA and I also have just a problem with Ethan's mom. And I'm like, well, that's kind of like separating the family. You know what I mean? Then, ladies and gentlemen, TRISHA Paytas says this. Take a listen.
When you make those statements of being an anti-Semite and awful things he said about Moses and me, it's really damaging.
When you make content or videos like this, and you wake up one morning and you decide you want to be a different religion, and you buy a costume for it, so to speak, you know, many people are going to find that offensive. And I am not about to sit here and go through like just the storm, the tornado of just super offensive things TRISHA Paytas has done in the past. I'm not going to do that. But let it be known that there are behaviors in which TRISHA Paytas can actually be displayed as a anti-Semite. You know what? I'll get to my opinions at the end. So anyways, Trisha, she then talks about how her wedding was actually a day before Hila's birthday and how this was planned in March while they were still filming Frenemies, and that Ethan knew this and he's just lying. She even throws in a jab there saying that Ethan was so busy preparing for this live about everything horrible about her that he didn't even have the time to post Hila a happy birthday. Then Trisha dives into what Ethan's mom said about her. And if you recall, Ethan's mom sent Trisha a text message. I'm just paraphrasing it. Something along the lines of that she didn't want Hila to get a miscarriage because of her. And Trisha goes, how can Ethan's mom say that, send that text message to her, when what Ethan's doing, his behaviors, is just as equivalent to giving Hila stress that may cause a miscarriage? I mean, I can't even believe we're like talking about this stuff. It's weird, but I'm just repeating what Trisha said. So after saying this, Trisha also states that she can understand how frustrated Ethan must be right now because of the lawsuits that he's going through, and how the people like around him are always making comments about his weight and how she can relate to that. Although she understands all of this is difficult, she would like Ethan to still respect boundaries. She even mentioned that she asked Keemstar to stop talking about her and he wouldn't. Trisha mentions mental health and how when someone asks you to really just at this point to stop talking about them, just do it. And that's very hypocritical coming from her, but that's what she says. Towards the end of the video, she really starts to reflect on how much she's grown, and then she hates on herself for being back at the same place again. You know, she's just kind of like, here I am crying on the floor. I've been trying to better myself, taking different avenues, trying to be the best me as possible, but here I am again. Towards the end of the video, Trisha mentions that Moses really told her to not make this video because all Ethan wants is a reaction, and Trisha tells us that Ethan has won. So that was the video. Now let's get into my opinions. You know, here's how I feel about this whole thing. Trisha has stated in this video that she's been on YouTube for 15 years, so she knows better. You know, Ethan, is it wrong for Ethan to do what he's doing? Yeah, okay, it's wrong. All right, but can he do it? Yes. Just like how Trisha can sit here and make this video, Ethan can also respond to this video as well. And Trisha likes to talk about how she deleted all the videos that she's made about Ethan. Mind you, it was like a saga of videos. I still have it on my hard drive, you know, when I was trying to summarize all those videos. And it's like, just because you delete something, that doesn't mean it's gone off the internet. I don't know where Trisha thinks it's okay for her to ask someone to stop talking about her, and they do it. Now, should Ethan just stop? Of course, he should. But does he have to? He doesn't. And this is why, guys, this whole entire video, I kept asking myself, who is this video for? This video was not for Ethan and Hila. This video was for us, so that we can go then attack Ethan and Hila. Because Trisha made this video after the 4-hour live that Ethan and the crew did on her. And she was tired of that backlash, so she pressed that record button and made a video. Before making this video, she already knew Ethan and Hila were not going to talk about her. She told us that 2 or 3 months, you know, she messaged them privately stating, please, begging them, she says, please stop talking about me, and they said they wouldn't. So before pressing this record button today, she already knew that, right? And it just begs the question of who was this for? This was for us, so then we can start attacking Ethan, kind of get to his conscience of, please, Ethan, stop talking about Trisha. When all reality, this whole family just needs counseling. They need to go seek therapy. I mean, it is what it is. Trisha can't expect people to stop talking about her just because she asks, because she hasn't done that in the past, you know? I hope this is like not the beginning of like a whole bunch of saga of videos of Trisha Paytas and Ethan, you know? Because Trisha did mention that she was afraid to post the rest of her wedding videos or her wedding content because she didn't want H3 in the crew to make fun of them. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I think Trisha, I mean, she's been on YouTube for 15. She's not going to stop now. So I'm sure she's going to post her wedding content. But yeah, that was the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.